Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to click on the subscribe button below. Don't forget to comment, don't forget to consider subscribing, please, it's important. Oh guys, wonder shall never end though. On social media we see different thing every day, different thing. So quick on the matter, Queen Anuoluwapo, that is one of the wives of Alafin of Oyo, that is Obalamidi Adeyemi. So one of his wives, that is the Queen Anuoluwapo, just she packed out of the palace some weeks back, and since that time there have been saga, there have been talk all around and everywhere. So and now she actually come out some days back to kind of say that they have been threatening her to come back to the palace, they have been disturbing her to come back to the palace, that if anyone should threaten her or disturb her to come back to the palace, that she's going to expose their secret, that she's going to expose the secret of Alafin of Oyo. I was like, what the heck, what is going on? I beg, come out, come expose. Now, like, I was shocked, like, what is happening? So I was like, is it not the same Anuoluwapo that came out on her birthday? That was last month. You can even watch it in one of my videos that came out last month to kind of praise the king, that the king is a history teacher, that is the best husband, blah blah blah. So she's still the one now that moved out of the palace and now threatening the king that if the king should disturb her to come back, that she's going to expose the king. That one, no, we are still battling with that one. So today, now early today, she was celebrating her twin kids. The twins had a year plus today. So she was celebrating it and she was like, oh, that she know the father of her children. That she know the father of her children. I was like, what is happening now? Like, seriously? Like, she came out, she actually explained a lot of things. Saying that in the palace, that there is no happiness in the palace, that there is no happiness for them in the palace, that even that if you do anything like it or if you make any mistake, they are going to lock you up in the palace prison. I was like, what? That they locked them up in the palace prison, that for her to even see the king, she had to book appointments, and it might be even when it is her turn that the king does not eat her food, that the king does not eat any other queen's food, that there is a place the king normally eats, that even if it's her turn for the king to come to her apartment, that it was in the night around 10, the king will come to her apartment and they will just sleep like that, and early morning 4 o'clock the king will just dress up and leave, as if she will like be wondering that this is my husband, now why would this man be doing like this, that the man will not touch her, nothing, that nothing will happen between them, that maybe after 2 months or 3 months again, that because there are many now, so they have to book appointment, that even to snap with the king, that she had to book appointment to snap with the king, that the life they are living in that palace is miserable, that everything that they used to see them, they will snap, look happy, that is makeup, that is making them look glamorous, that is makeup, that even if they are going out with the king and everything is on appointment, that if it's not your turn you cannot go out with the king because they are much, and she's not happy, she's not ready to live that kind of life, so she had to leave. She's fed up with it, that she's fed up with that kind of life, that's why she had to leave the palace. That which kind of life is that? I say, I better ask me. In the first place, you see this issue, but in the first place, who asked you people to marry this man? You as a young girl that has future, young girl like you, there are so many guys out there, many young men out there you can marry. Why do you have to go and marry the king? Why do you have to go and marry a man that is old enough to be your grandfather in the first place? It's not the man's fault, he's a king. He can bring a marriage proposal to you. If you refuse, nobody will force you. We are in 21st century. 21st century is olden days, that when a king man determined to marry you, then is must, you cannot reject his proposal. But this time around, you can reject as many as you want. You can reject, nobody will hold you responsible for that. So I don't know, is your choice. That's when you went there and got married to him, and you, the same person, this Queen Hanu, you're the one praising him last month or last 2 months, saying that he's the best husband, blah 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 blah. Now you're coming out now to tell us what you have been facing, that they lock you up, and Another thing she said again, guys, that if she go back to the palace now, they will lock her up in the palace prison maybe for a month or more than that. So she's not ready for that kind of life again. Oh. And now they say the king have ordered that they should go and grab her family, that she must come back to the palace. You know, now in Yoruba land, you don't divorce wife. The queen the queen just cannot leave the palace. Even if you have issues with the king, you just have to stay. But you know, now it seems Olorianu is a stubborn, or should I say she have her eyes is open, or should I say she has wise up. You know, sometimes everything is not about money. That the king is promising her that if she come back, that she already built a house for her and bought her a new car. That is a lie. That truly, oh, they are driving car and everything, but every of the document of those assets that is in the king's name, that even the car he said he bought for her is in his name, even the house is in his name, that yes, they can say, okay, this car belongs to you, but every document of those properties is on the king's name. That if you complain, the king will tell you that if you die, and they will give everybody from his will and everything. That is a lie. That she can't continue with that kind of life. I mean, which kind of life is that? Please, oh please, I want you guys to join mouth with me in this matter. Like, settle this matter for us. Young girl like them, should I say it's greediness or selfishness that is making their parents releasing them for that kind of old man? Don't you know this man is old before? Now they are accusing her that she's seen another person outside, and that's the reason why she left the palace. Of course, it will happen. I see that coming. It will happen. Even forget others. So others are not talking. They are not voicing out. They have other people they are dating. They have other people that is servicing the whole thing for them. Forget it. It's just that she's just a straightforward girl. Maybe that's why, you know, maybe it's upbringing that make her to come out and say, "Kai, no, enough is enough." They have other people servicing them. Forget them. Should I say it's greediness and selfishness that is making them to go into that kind of marriage, or should I say it's their parents that don't have head? Because how can I look at my child, because you're a king, and I'll allow my child to go and marry you, 81-year-old man? I will allow my child to marry someone that is even senior, that is old enough to be my own father. That's not proper now. That is not fair now. Now they say the parents are fully behind her. That, okay, so did they know that man is old before they release their daughter to marry him? You see, sometimes, but when we judge people, but this man did not force them. Is willingly they married this man. Willingly, because of this money and greediness in their heart, is willingly they married this man. And now those parents now they are deciding her that they don't want her to go back. Please, oh, did they know that this man is old man? She's complaining the man cannot sex her, the man does not sex her, the man avoid her, the man do this, the man do that. Okay, didn't you know that this man is old man before you went into such marriage? Who forced you to hit? And now you are saying that you are tired. You must not be tired, though. You will go back, you will go back, because you know how it is in Yoruba land. You know how the kingship is, and you know this man is old before you marry him. Now you are shouting you cannot take it anymore. You will go back. He said the king even made mistakes. Supposed to send people to bundle you and take you back to the palace, because that is rubbish of the highest order. You know, because my point is, you know this man is old, you marry him. You know this man has plenty wife, you marry him. So you should know that you have to join queue before you see this man, and you shouldn't expect much on bed from this man, because you know he's old. So that greediness should kill you there and take you back to the palace. You have to bundle yourself back to the palace. That is it. And you even said it, that this man, you are enjoying your life, is giving you the money. The reason why you went there is for the money, and he's giving it to you. So why the complaint? You just have to stay there and endure. The other wives are being enduring. Do you see them come out to complain? So you have to go back there and endure too. So guys, please, what do you think about this matter? Because this woman is pissing me off, seriously. Because nobody forced you to this marriage in the first place. The Alafin of Oyo himself did not force you to the marriage. And those your parents side you right now, they know that this man is marrying you. They hand over you to the king. So why are they complaining? My Yoruba people say, in your king kwese bomi ko kigbe otutu o. Oh yeah, Dora Fimora nani. You understand? You have to stay there. You understand? You have to stay there and go back there. So guys, what do you think about this matter? Because seriously, that's my whole opinion, because you know this man is old before. So please quickly comment on the comment section below and tell me what you think about this matter. Alafin of Oyo Palace is hot right now.